Good morning everyone. We had already discussed squares of numbers and square root by prime factorization in our previous video. Now we'll start square root by division method. Okay, so this is very important. You should pay attention to this, and it is very easy also if you once understand this method. Okay, so first of all we'll solve one example, square root by division method for this. Okay, so the topic is square root by division method, right? So for this, now what we are going to do, first let us take an example. Let us take an example as 529. 5 to 9. We are given that we have to find the square root of 529. Okay, so to find the square root by long division method, this is the form in which we have to find it. We will write this number here. Okay, now we'll take two numbers at a time from the right hand side, like grouping of numbers we have to do first of all. So we have done 29 as a group. Now only 5 is left, so we'll see only 5 when we start it. Okay, now when we start dividing, we have to take the square numbers, like 2 2s are 4. Okay, 3 3s are 9. We have to take squares, like we can take 2 into 2, 3 into 3, 4 into 4. Okay, or many more like this. Or we have to do 21 into 1, 32 into 2, means there should be a square at the end on one's digit when we are solving this. Now slowly when we'll solve this, you'll know how to solve this. Okay, so first of all we have placed the bar. This is called a bar. When we do the grouping of numbers in 2 2, we place a bar at the top. Okay, so now since you know 5, okay, below this is only one square number, that is 2 2s are 4 or 1 1s are 1. So we have to just take a smaller number. So 4 is just smaller than this. So we'll write 2 here and 2 here. 2 2s are 4. It is similar to division, so we'll subtract and we'll get 1. Now there is an extra step over here, that we will add this number to this, and what we'll get we'll write here 4. And in this square root division method, there are two numbers at a time which will come drop down. So 29 will come below. Okay, now 129 is not a perfect square number, so we'll have to find some number smaller than this to divide. It should be a number 4 into 4, like it should be in the line of 40. Like if we do 42 into 2, it will be 84. Similarly 43 into 3, it will be 129. So we have found 43 into 3 is 129. So 3 here and place 3 here. So we'll get 129. We get 0. Okay. So the 529 is the square root of 23. Okay. So you have understood how you have solved. Let us take one more example to understand this in brief. For example, let us take 4096. We have to find the square root of 4096. Okay. We will place this in this 4096. The first step is grouping of numbers starting from the right. So in twos we have to split and we have to place a bar at the top. Now we have got right. Now since here are two digits, so what we can take, 2 twos is 4. That is fine. But we have to take some bigger number to find a two-digit number. So we know 2 twos is 4, 3 threes are 9, 4 fours are 16, 5 fives are 25, 6 six are 36, 7 sevens are 49. 49 is bigger, so we can't take 7. We'll take 6. So we'll take 6 six are 36. What are we left with? 4. Two numbers at a time will come down. So 96. Okay. What we have to do extra? Plus 6. So this will become 12. Now this has become 12. So we will not do 12 ones are 12 twos are. We will do 123 threes are, 122 twos are, 124 fours are. Okay, we'll add some number to 12 and then multiply with the same number. So we'll see what we can do. 3 threes is 9. So we'll get 9 at one's place, but we want 6. So we'll solve 124 fours are. 4 fours is 16. 1 will go carry. 4 twos is 8 plus 1 9. 4 ones are 4. So we have got 124 fours are as 496. So we'll write 4 here, 4 here, 4 9 6 here. So we get 0. So under root of 4096 is 64. Okay. Now we'll find some other numbers square root. Okay. For example, let us take one more number. Okay. If we want to find the square root of 1296. Okay, this we'll place in this. Okay, 1296. Now grouping of numbers 1 2 1 2. Placing the bars. Right. Now 12. 2 twos are 4. 3 threes are 9. 4 fours are 16. 16 is bigger. So what we'll take? 3 threes are 9. So 3 threes are 9. What is left? 12 minus 9 is 3. 96 will come down. We have put bar upon so that we can take two numbers at a time. What else? Plus 3. We get 6 here. Now 6. Now 62 twos are 2 twos are 4, 2 6 are 12, 124. So 64 fours are 4 fours are 16, 4 6 are 24, 25. This is also not there. 66 6 are 6 6 are 36, 3 carry, 6 6 are 36, 37, 38, 39, 396. So we will take here 66, 6 are 396. So this is 0 remainder. So 1296 under root will be 36. Okay. So this is how you are going to find the square roots of number by long division method or division method. Okay. Now we'll see some questions related to square roots. Okay. For example, first example 10 you can see in your books at page number 105. Find the least number that must be subtracted from 5607 so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square. Okay. For example, we know that all numbers are not perfect square numbers. So it is impossible to find the correct square root of that non-perfect square number. So we are saying if we are given some non-perfect square number, how will we find a perfect square number near that imperfect square number. Okay, for example, under root of 5607, if we find this, so we will place this in 5607. We will put the bars on 2 numbers grouping. Then 56. So 7 sevens are 49, 8 eights are 64. So we will take 7 sevens are 49. So we are left with 7 over here. 7 will come down, right? Plus 7 we will do. 14 will come. So 14 multiplied by some 14, what we'll do? 14, 142 twos are, or 143 threes are. We'll take which is the suitable number. So 142 twos are is 2 twos are 4, 2 fours are 8, 2 ones are 284. We cannot take 147 sevens are is 49, 7 fours are 28 plus 4, that is 32. So 3 will go carry. 7 ones are 7 plus 3, 8, 9, 10. So this is bigger number. So what else we can take? So we can take 144 fours are 4 fours are 16. 4 fours are 16 plus 1, 17, 1 carry. 4 ones are 4, 5, 576. So this is smaller than 707. So we will take 144 fours are is 576. So what is left? 131. Now if you check this also, now see, if we want to solve this sum more, so we'll have to add this ones digit again. 144 plus 4, so you will get 148. Now what we'll do? 1482 multiplied by 2. Whatever you will get, you can use here. But since there is no more number, so we'll stop this sum here. 131 is the remainder. Now we have to find a number, least number that should be subtracted from 5607 so as to get a perfect square. So this remainder will be the least number that should be subtracted from 5607 to find a perfect square number. So what we can do? 5607 minus 131. What do we get? 6, 10 minus 3, 7, 5 minus 1, 4 and 5. So 5476. Now we'll find the square root of 5476. This is, you will place it here, 5476, 2 grouping. Okay, again 7 sevens are 49. What do we get? 5, 576 plus 7, that is 14. Now again solve this. 144 fours are is 576, that is 0. So this has become a perfect square number when we have subtracted the remainder from this number. Okay, so this is how you will solve this. These type of questions which are given in example 10, 11, 12. Okay, so based on this, you have to do question number 1 of exercise 6.4. Okay. Now, if we are saying that if we have to find the square roots of decimal numbers, right? If we are given some decimal number and we have to find the square root. For example, under root of 17.64. This is your next topic. Okay. So we have to place this in 17.64. Okay. Place bars over this. Right. Now we know 4 fours are 16. What is left? 1. 64 will come down. Plus 4. What do we get? 8. Right. Now 80 what? 88. What do we get? 8 into something we have to do. So 8 in 82 into 2. What do we get? 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16. You get 164. So we can write 82 2s are, point is here, it will come just after 4. Okay, so 82 2s are 164. 0 you have got. So the square root of 17.64 is 4.2. Okay, so this is easy to solve. It is similar to the normal numbers. So we have done decimal number square root. Okay, how to find the square roots of decimal number. So I'll solve one more example of square roots of decimal numbers for you. For example, let us take square roots decimal numbers. Let us take an example from your exercise, that is at question number 3. We can take under root of 31.36. Okay, so we have to place this in this box, 31.36. What we have to do first? Place the bars on 2 2 grouping. Okay, now we have to start calculating. 31. We know 2 2s are 4, 4. First of all, we get 4, then 9, 16, 25, 36. 36 is bigger than 31, so we'll take 5 5s are 25. So 5 5s are 25. On subtracting, we'll get 6, and this point will be placed here, and 36 will come down. Plus 5 we can do, that we'll get 10. Now solving this, 1 0, 3 3s are 3 3s are 9, 3 0s are 0, 3 1s are 3. This is still small. So what we can take? 106, 6 6 are 6 6 are 36. 6 zeros are 0, 3 same to same. 6 1s are 6. So 636 only we want. So 106, 6 are 636. We get 0 over here. So the answer for this will be 5.6. So it is easy, right, to solve these questions of square roots. It is similar to division. Only extra thing over here is that we have to take 2 2 numbers at a time. Okay, and we have to add the divisor and continue this number. Okay, and what else we have to do? Just place the point. Okay, so this was about the decimal numbers. Now we can take one example. Example number 14. This is a kind of word problem for square roots, right? So you can see this example number 14. Area of square plot is 2304 meter square. Find the side of the square plot. Area of square plot we have found, right? Side of square plot we have to find. Square, area of square is side into side. If we find the square root for this number, so we can find the side, means the square root of this number will be the side of the square. So we'll use the division method and we can easily find the side of this square. So we have found it out, that is 48. So we can say that the side of the square plot is 48 meters. Okay. Now another topic over here, that is another example, is example number 15, that you can see in your books at page number 106. There are 2401 students in school. PT teacher wants them to stand in rows and columns such that the number of rows is equal to the number of columns. Find the number of rows, they are saying. Okay, for this you can see, let the number of rows, it is given over here on page number 107. Let the number of rows be x. Okay, so the number of columns be x. Rows and columns we want, it will be x. So the number of columns will also be equal to x. Therefore the number of students equals to x into x, that is x square. So x square is equals to number of students, that is given 2401. That is, if we find the square root of under root 2401, that is 49. So that will be the number of rows. Okay. Now next topic over here is estimating square root. Means how can we estimate a number's square root. Okay. So for example, if we see, consider the following situations. Deveshi has a square piece of cloth area 125 centimeter square. She wants to know whether she can make a handkerchief of 15 centimeters. Okay, she wants if she can make a handkerchief of 15 centimeters. If that is not possible, she wants to know what is the maximum length of the side of handkerchief that can be made from this piece. Okay, so for handkerchief she needs a square, right? She wants to know whether she can make a handkerchief of 15 centimeter from this. Okay, so we'll estimate this if it can be made or not. Okay, for 15 centimeter, if we want, so 15 square will be 225, right? And we know that 15 square is very larger number than 125 centimeter square, right? 225 has 100 number difference between 225 and 125. So how many centimeters can she make the hanky? Okay, so we can say that she can make a hanky of less than this. Okay, 15. That is, she can make a hanky of 10 centimeter. So we have to estimate the number. You don't have much questions for this, but still it is like we have to suppose this. Okay. So this was about your chapter. Like for example, if we say estimate the value for the following to the nearest whole numbers. You can see this question number. Try these. Okay. In this first one is under root 80. Now if we want to find the square root for this number, any square root. Okay. So we know that 6 6 is 36, 7 7 is 49, 8 8 is 64, 9 9 is 81. Okay, so 8 8 is 64 and 9 9 is 81. So 80, under root 80 is nearest to 9, we can say. So estimating square root or to nearest whole number will be 9. Okay, because 9 9 is 81, we know that square root of under root 81 will be 9. So 80 can be considered near to 9. Okay. Similarly, we can find for 1000 also. Now, this exercise 6.4, first question I have already given you. Second question, find the number of digits in the square root of the following numbers without any calculation. See, 64, we know it has two numbers. So, the number in the square root will be only 1. 144, you have to check this. Okay. Next question, find the square root of the decimal numbers. We have already done this. Next is find the least number which should be subtracted from the numbers to make it a perfect square. First we will find the square root. The remainder we will subtract from the number or add to a number so that we find a perfect square number. Similarly, you have to do question number 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay. You can do it easily. If you find any problems, you can ask me anytime. Thank you, class.